Hello everybody, welcome to a beautiful live stream from beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we have some beautiful new products.
And some beautiful rain.
And a beautiful rain. And can you imagine?
Beautiful, sparkling water. And if you find yourself needing to add a little sparkle to your life, Kirkland's signature. Oh, man.
This is crazy. We're still doing this.
I don't understand it, honestly. It has been. It's been 5 years. Yeah. It's been 6 years. Check this out. 6 years ago, this month, is when we live streamed Marvel Champions from Gen Con.
All right.
We came home. We were like, what did we do? Marvel Mondays. And it was Monday. What?
Marketing genius.
What's her name from the Brady Bunch?
Oh, my God. Marsha?
Marsha. That's what it reminded me of. Anyways, then several months later.
Half the viewers don't even know what the Brady Bunch is.
It was, don't. It was 2020 and the pandemic started. And we had all the stuff ready to go to stream.
And there we are.
Minus the entire system that shows cards that John built in a weekend somehow.
And we're doing it now. And we didn't have this game, which is Alpha Clash. A couple of great new products that have released. Two of them, the new champion decks that we're talking about, we'll show those off. We played this last time. This is Siege of the Forgotten, beautifully packaged PVE encounter. And Spoils the Forgotten, which is kind of a mini booster set. It is nicely designed to kind of add some excitement to your PvE world, but also just a standalone buy it, open the packs, put the cards in your deck kind of product as well. So it kind of serves all those purposes.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, Siege of the Forgotten, so this is the PvE experience, which we'll be playing against today. Spoils, there are packs of spoils in this box when you buy it.
6 packs, right?
I think it's 5.
I put it on the website. Look at the website.
5 Spoils of the Forgotten. 5. And they have boxes of spoils as well, so you can get it without having to buy a bunch of these. But these are tournament legal, playable, regular cards.
You're an Alpha Clash guy. How many of these did you buy? How many should you buy? I should say 1 box enough? 2 boxes? 3 boxes? And trade them up? Singles?
I don't.
You know, TCG math.
The TCG math on it
is it draftable? What is it?
It's not draftable. It's little miniature packs.
It's spoils.
I think most people will buy 2 to 4 that play that want to try to get everything. I think at somewhere in there you'll get a set of everything. It's not the hardest stuff to get, and then past that point it'll be singles. But a lot of people just will buy the singles, and they don't collect everything. So it kind of depends on your approach to life.
It's also these are the heroes that I like kind of game too. So if it's like there's 2 cards that you need for death, then you just buy those.
That is exactly.
Hey, tell me about these, man. Your face is on this one.
Yeah, how about that? Look at this.
So
this
what's
guy.
the walk me through, and Michael Hamilton, the other one, walk me through the philosophy behind this product, if you would, please.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Well, you know more. You talk to the Rising Empire guys more
Check
than
that
I do.
out. That's cool. I didn't know that was
Yeah,
going
it
to
looks
pop.
good.
So this is Garrett and Ridge, who are running the show over at Rising Empire, who makes Alpha Clash. Have been talking for a while. I think even on the podcast I did with them when they visited several months ago. They were talking about a replacement to the Clash kit. So before now, the Clash kit was the starter set, and it came with 2 decks. And last week?
Mm-hmm.
We played with the set 1, the very first Clash kit that came out against the PVE experience. And those decks ultimately, in the TCG space, in my opinion, they're pretty good starter decks. It was 2 playable decks against each other, and they were built to be played against each other. But they were neither, as time went on, the decks were neither particularly good if you didn't know anything about the game, because they were introducing some more and more, like they would feature whatever the core mechanics from the set were, and they just got higher complexity. And not crazy, but it's definitely not where you would start. It's not like a preview deck for Hellboard or something, right? But also they're not actually, like if you took a Clash Kit deck to a tournament, it would be bad. So they also have a reality. There's a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and the champion decks actually converge all of it together. So in no particular order, this is a replacement for the Clash Kits, and it's intended to be, you could literally buy this deck. It's a fully constructed deck with a sideboard. So 60 cards, 50 card deck, 10 card sideboard. You could buy this at an event, open it, and play. So if you're at one of their champion stores, which is their new local store program, or you're at ClashCon, which is coming up in October, you could own nothing, buy this, sit down at the table, and be playing.
And this is verbatim the hot sauce constructed deck that Michael ran and that you ran, or are there some changes to kind of make it a little bit more
So these
effective?
are card for card the decks that we ran in Des Moines at the first U.S. National Championship. And you can see in here, there's a few changes though. There's this nice little card with this beautiful face on it. It's me, but it's got the deck list with the sideboard list. And this card wasn't in my deck in Des Moines, but it's the exact.
Why are you on that anyway? What did you do that was so special to get a champion deck?
To
You
get
weren't
a card?
champion,
Yeah,
were
I
you?
know. No, I wasn't, but I'll tell you what I did. Hold on.
It says champion deck. You're not champion.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff converging at once. One, just look at this card.
That's actually a very good looking.
That's such a sweet,
very
sweet
good looking card.
So one thing that they did at Vegas earlier this year in March, it was the first time they did it, they have these things called bounties. So I said there's a lot converging all at once. Part of that is they're retooling / shifting their focus and just really clarifying it. So their goal seemingly now, per conversations and podcasts and whatnot, is they want to create the most fun tournament experience possible. And so it's still a tournament, it's still competitive, but they're really emphasizing fun and their definition of fun. You know, some people want a perfectly balanced game, and that's fun. I don't play chess because it is perfectly balanced, and I don't find that particularly. I play chess
maybe not even
sometimes, but it's
because
not.
White has a higher
I don't play
rank.
chess tournaments because I don't find that particularly fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they introduced, as part of making that fun, this bounty system where they would choose one contender from each of the 5 colors, and they incentivize people playing those contenders. So if you are the top performing player of that contender at an event, you win the bounty, and part of that is getting one of these cards. And so at the time, they were only hosting these events in the U.S. and the Philippines. And that seems to be expanding. So the bounties for the Vegas event and the Des Moines event, there are literally 2 of those cards. So this is the Death Bounty, that there are only 2 of these.
That hard case brings back a lot of early childhood memories for me.
It's good.
I had some X-Men cards, I think.
In like some of these sort of things.
Yeah, and some baseball cards too.
But it was really cool because in Vegas, their first time doing this, 40% of the decks at the tournament were bounty contenders, which are contenders that previously almost didn't get played. And again, to them, fun would be a variety of contenders that you get to play against at the tournament, lots of innovative decks, people taking approaches that are different, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then we fast forward to Des Moines, and another thing they did is they introduced event cards. And so it's really cool. It's the promo you get for showing up was somewhere in Des Moines, which is fun. Yeah, do we have that card to pop? I hear you typing. I just want to, if it's there, I'm going to show it. So somewhere in Des Moines, And these event cards basically start in play and they stay in play all game. And they dramatically shift the way the game is played, so much so that Krung is a deck that was considered widely unplayable. And then they introduced the Somewhere in Des Moines card. And there it is with, I think it's Frank's Corn Dogs on there. It's this big state fair tradition, etc. I was devastated when we went because it's you see the Iowa State Fair there on the bottom? It's only during the state fair. I thought I was going to have corn dogs, and then it was not during the state. I got bamboozled. Anyways, so they kept this under wraps until literally these were made available. And these are available to pre-order right now. And more on that in a second. But effectively, they chose Hamilton and his deck because he won the tournament. So first U.S. National Championship, he was using Krung. This is card for card the deck he used to do that thing. And they wanted to have a pair of decks to put out. And they've kind of said that there's no rules on what decks they're going to choose moving forward, but they're planning on doing more of these.
So Outback Steakhouse model.
Yeah.
No rules, just right.
No, that's right. What a just swoosh from half court there. So they ended up choosing my deck because I won the Death Bounty, which is how I got this card, and so I pulled that up. But I was also the top non-Krung deck at the tournament.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I think it was 5 Krungs, 2 Deaths, and then oh gosh, what was the other? It was Dagon's deck. Dean. Dean. His name is Dean. It's General Dean, Sergeant Dean. Anyways, Dean.
The competitor or the card?
The contender is Major Dean. There it is. Whew.
Major Dean?
Man, I couldn't. He's a character, yeah. Can we,
I assume we heard of Major Dean.
We're just having John hop through hoops over there. Anyways, so Dean and Krung specifically are very good with the portal control, which is what Somewhere in Des Moines offered. And so, anyways, I was the top performing non-Krung deck from that event. And so they decided to pick me as the other deck. But one thing I do that's really cool. Can you open this Hamilton really quick?
Yeah.
Major Dean.
And you have your little description there. That's cool.
Yeah. So this is the deck list. On the other side of the deck list is like a kind of my notes on the deck and what I'm. If I could give you a couple paragraphs on the deck and how to play it, that's it. So that and there's Hamilton's version of that. If you pick this up, you would have some sort of basis on like this is my sideboard, this is the strategy I'm after, that kind of stuff. But you'll notice if you go ahead and you have your contender card there. Yeah. And can we go top down for this, John?
Yes.
So there's a few things. Oh, forgot. We're in PVE.
Oh, yeah.
So my deck has a unique border on it, which is silver. And Hamilton's is gold because Hamilton won the event. And so they also have these promo cascades where the winner of the event gets a 1/1 gold bordered card. And then the top 8 get a silver card. And the promo Somewhere in Des Moines was in bronze. So they kind of have this almost like Olympic style competitiveness instead of cash money prize emphasis and focus. So as the border, it's also got signatures on it. So you'll see mine there on the death card. And then we pull up Crown, we got the Michael Hamilton special. And then all the cards in the deck have the same border and the signature.
Yeah.
And so these are completely tournament legal to be played. So if you buy this deck, you can straight up literally go to a Nationals or a Clash Con or whatever and play with it immediately. But yeah,
we're gonna have to get with Michael to get his signature worked on here. This signature actually is very fitting on a card. That's nice. Hold on, let me see some more cards there.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, see that's
in fact we have some of the same cards. Like, do you have this Clarity Bad Omen?
It actually looks really. Look at how slick your signature looks there.
Here's an apples to apples.
Okay, there's Zach. Okay, that looks like a cool card. I would want that in my. Michael, come on. We gotta work on that.
That E and the L at the end of Michael really looking the same. Mikey. Yeah. I'm gonna start calling him Mikey.
Maybe like an MH. We could get him to just do the initials in a really cool way, Because I mean that is like kind of edgy cool. You know what I mean? Like that's like that's cool.
the fitting
actually.
So originally. I typically actually just sign with the Z. Yeah. It almost looks like a 3 kind of cursive Z look. But they were having trouble making it look appropriate on a card. So like, can you give us the full name? Yeah. I was like, I suppose.
Okay.
But you get to practice, It's not like it was like, hey, sign this card for me.
We'll text him. We'll text him after
this.
But
now it's forever on all these cards.
Because he's going to be every champion deck until the end of the game. So we need to get his signature going.
To be honest, Michael is goated as a player of card games. And I think part of why Ridge and Garrett were not saying we're going to make the champion deck every time is exactly that reason. I think Hamilton and Jacob Snodgrass are two people. In my assessment, I think Hamilton is just one of the best card game players of all time.
Yeah. He's got that brain, man.
Yeah, but Jacob...
These guys.
Jacob probably takes Alpha Clash more seriously than anybody else. And he beat Hamilton in Vegas in March in the finals.
Nice.
So I don't think Hamilton will just win every event, but if you had to take bets on an event before it started on who was going to win, he's a pretty easy favorite.
Yeah. Where did Jacob? Was he on Krung as well in the?
He's on Krung.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's one of these guys always going to be in the top 8. Sometimes going to win it.
Yeah.
And then Hamilton's the same.
Yeah, 100%.
Have we? Also, can we do a video series at some point? We just need to hook like nodes up to these guys because as long as I've been doing this, you would think that I would just take to it like they do.
Well,
in any kind of capacity, but Zach, I'm not a top 8 player. I couldn't pick up an Alpha Clash deck and a week later be in the top 8 of something.
I feel like sometimes you're your worst enemy because you choose the decks.
Well, yeah, but that may be a handicap that's there to protect my ego.
Maybe, but I also think I've been doing this a long time, and I've been competing explicitly, intensely for a long time at a lot of different games. I remember watching Hamilton at the Pro Tour last year for Alpha Clash play the Genesis deck, and I was playing card for card the same deck, and I was watching him in the top 8. Every game he played, there were probably at least 5 decisions where I would be watching him, like, oh, he's going to do A, and then he would do B.
Yeah.
Then
study that.
After the game was over, I was like, why did you do B?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, with perfect memory, would recall this was the board state. He might have this card, and if he did, and I did play A, I lose the game. It's like wasn't even considering that was possible. So he's on a different level.
All right, we need to. Didn't he?
That's why his signature looks the way it does.
Yeah, he doesn't have to care about his signature because
he's spending all of his time getting to that point.
I have to have some style points because I'm never going to get the gold border. Like the signature's got to be good.
Yeah,
where it's
I feel
over.
like my signature's better than his too, so I'm better at him than one thing.
That's right.
At least
we have something. we have something on Hamilton.
So, but does he offer like lessons where he just tells you why you're you're doing wrong?
I don't know if he does for Alpha Clash. For Flesh and Blood, he does private lessons, and it's really cool talking to him about it because a lot of times players will ask him for like meta specific or moment specific things, and he's always focused on like principles that will serve them over time.
Well, great. That's what I want.
It's amazing. He's really good. Like being able to play games with him has made me so much better at games. He has this unique ability to be able to really zoom out, understand his opponent's strategy and how that interacts with his, and adapt his strategy based on that.
Yeah,
which is insane.
What if we did this? So what if my goal was to be like a common top 8 player at big sorcery limited events? Okay, so we remove like kind of all the weird stuff that I like to do in constructing. We just focus on limited, and then we say, Michael, this is the goal, and we're not going to pay you for it, but we're gonna record it as like a Rocky kind of narrative short film that is like you prepping me for SorceryCon in Houston, let's say, and then
hypothetically,
and then we have this big moment where Steven goes to the tournament, and did Hamilton's coaching lead to the outcome? And if it works, he'll get so much money and he can raise his rates 100%.
I feel like at the end of that video, it cuts to black. The music's playing, and then the text comes up, and it's like Steven ended up going 0-6 at this tournament. Meanwhile, Hamilton's still one of the greatest card players of all
water,
time.
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, he is just on a different.
Seriously, though, Hamilton, talk to me. Hit me up.
But really, though,
Let's do it. I want to go do well in Houston, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
We should probably be playing then.
Yeah.
At all. Practice
we will.
in any capacity.
We will. So these are the champion decks. They're available for pre-order from us now.
Nice face reveal there.
They'll also be available from champion stores that order them. This is planned to release alongside Set 6. And so if there's some updates from us on this, we charged for reserved orders. I'm going to start using the new language yesterday for the first time, including Set 6 and issue 1 of the comic book.
That's right.
That's coming.
That's right.
And so the comic book will be shipping in the next couple of weeks. It's still available to order. Like you can pre-order it, get the promos, and have it shipped to you. But if you go to pre-order these and you have a Set 6 Echoes order already, they'll just be added to that because they will ship together. It's the first time we've been able to do that, and that is a just massive change into the way that's all working.
You got to check out you'll see in the review section, it'll say merging with order XYZ, and then that's your old set 6 order. So basically anything, most of the time we're going to be able to do this where if there are product releases that are coming out at the same time, they share a release date over the same game line. So last year, for instance, Sorcery had Precon decks and booster boxes. Alpha Clash has champion decks and a booster box set. Anytime that happens, we have a much easier time now being able to combine things that are releasing at the same time for a given game line. So that's a huge improvement for everybody.
Yeah, and previously when we would charge subscribers, you couldn't pre-order anymore past that point. You couldn't order the thing until release day. And so now we're going to leave those up as long as we can. Sometimes we will have to shut them off, logistics, etc., or inventory. But in this case, I think these will be available all the way up until set 6 is shipping.
That subscription just automatically creates a reserved order for the next thing.
It does.
And then those reserved orders get charged, and then a new reserved order is in for the next thing. It's that
easy.
simple.
It's just easy.
It's just that no rules, just right.
No rules,
as
just
I've always
right.
said about our new subscription reserved order system.
How you've always wanted it.
Yeah.
What up, Van? We can start the stream.
Yeah, Van. What's up?
But yeah, these champion decks, I am such a huge fan. I know a lot of people, including John behind the camera, we've been talking about the comics that he's excited about and the PVE, and then it's just this getting into a game, especially like Alpha Clash. They don't have rotation, so there's now about 5 sets, about to be 6 of old cards, and it's a lot. There are services, there's sites like TCG Player where you can buy singles, but again, the ability just off the shelf to buy an entire deck ready to go, I think it's such a just good entry. It's such a great solution to the entry point, and then the fact that they get to honor their players who have done well, right, and lift that part of the community up, and it's more achievement than like here's a cash kind of thing.
And aren't these worth like if you were to singles these out, this is like what Pokemon does, right? Like it also reduces the price barrier of a lot of cards. So some people might just buy this to get the singles in here.
100%. Well, that's this Clarity from the Shadows as an example of this, which both of these decks have 4 of is a very expensive card.
Yeah,
because it's really, really hard to get. And in the Philippines, it's even crazier because the distribution there is so tight in terms of what's available. My deck is crazy loaded with these, but another card is Here Comes the Boom, which there are 4 of them.
That's classic, yeah.
So this is a set 1 card, and I'm pretty sure this came out before the Philippines was even doing Alpha Clash, actually. And so these have become very hard to get in areas like the Philippines. And so the ability to just buy the deck and get the cards, again, it's just it's solving a lot of problems all at once. You don't have rotation. This is a way to get the best cards back into the environment without also with the borders and the signatures and stuff without making the reprinting basically in a true sense of the word.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Van saying got my Siege and Spoils stuff yesterday. We'll be on the table soon. Love it. Love that, Van.
Real quick,
by the way, I like that the summary is written back here. This is so helpful for somebody like me. When you pick up a deck like this, do you feel like a publisher needs to have a raw entry point to the game, which is it's not intended to be built on, it's not intended to be a tournament deck. It's like the demo decks for Flesh and Blood or the demo decks for Hub World preview decks. Just like, if you just want to try this, here's the basic mechanics. And then the next step is probably here's a pre-constructed deck. Publishers deck cannot stop making precons that are not quite an actual constructed deck. Why can they not stop doing that?
Well, for
your theories, please, sir.
For an LCG, I have no idea why. That is the craziest nonsense in the world. For a TCG, though, I do understand. One of the risks here is that as a collectible game, if you want your game to actually be collectible, as it were, printing 4 copies of one of your highest value cards in 2 different decks that are just available means access to this card is going to be almost unlimited. Like, you don't have to print that many of these decks for these to just suddenly be very...
But doesn't that make the non-signed versions just very expensive?
If it's truly collectible, but how much of a collectability is by rarity, and how much of it is just acts like?
Well, that's the question nobody wants to talk about, is it? How much of it is access?
If Flesh and Blood printed a precon deck with a tunic in it, which they have yet to do,
Yeah, no, the world would catch on fire. We'd be hurled into a meteor out in the middle of space.
I think that's based on the reactions. I think that's what would happen.
The gravity of the angst would flip the poles.
But this kind of goes back to your. I don't remember when we were talking about this recently. I remember seeing a short of you talking about this though, where basically one way to increase collectability, I'll just say that broadly.
Supply side versus demand side.
Is to limit access to something. So you could really underprint a set or a card in a set that's very good, make it hard to get. And then, of course, now people are buying boxes to get that card, et cetera, et cetera. Another way, which I think is the healthier way, is not to falsely limit supply, but instead increase demand. So that to me is what these decks are. You know, if you're a collector and you've bought a bunch of these cards, or here comes the boom, and you're speculating all this stuff, it doesn't do anyone any good if this game is dead in a year. Like that is maybe in 20 years if this game died, it might be worth something.
Yeah,
but it's unlikely, right? So instead, making it super easy for people to get into the game and have access to the cards that you're going to need to actually go play. If you like, they have ClashCon coming up in Nashville in October. And the reducing as many barriers as you can for anyone that might want to come to that is worth everything. Like, and as a player, I would way rather have the value of the clarity from the shadows that I got previously go to 0 and have a healthy functioning game and events to go to and all this kind of stuff. So anywho, the reason they don't is because if you give people a taste, but I think what you were heading to, I am fully agree with, which is I think the ideal scenario is have very cheap to free, try this game, taste products, whether that's a free demo deck or a $10 demo deck or whatever. And then have the actual next step that people need, which is a fully constructed, pre-built deck, or ideally a set of decks, so that you can walk into a game like this and which contender do you like? What colors do you like to play?
Yeah.
And if there were 5, 6, 7, 8 of these over time, you have the choice of this is where I'm going to start. And if you play that and you're like, I'm not so sure, you can try a different one. And you can find your vibe. Because a lot of times, if we just played that initial Clash kit of Proxy versus Proxy.
That'd be a great hero name. Contender.
Proxy of Magnate versus Moxie. Maybe you don't vibe with either of those colors or characters. And so if you don't, you might be like, I don't like Alpha Clash. Even though that might not actually be true. You might just have found the wrong decks. And so anyways, lowering access to that, I think, and lowering the risk and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you mentioned it earlier too, there's like 5 threads to reply to.
Wow. Child of the internet over here.
You were talking about the cost to buy these things. So my favorite deck builder for Alpha Clash is Deck Planet. And they have a thing where if you're looking at a deck, it'll tell you how much it would cost you to buy this if you bought the cheapest version of every card on TCG Player. Fill it out. And my deck, I think, was like $240 or $250.
What a deal.
To buy this. And that doesn't factor, you're probably buying that from like 15 or 20 different people. That's shipping on each of these different things. And you have to be careful. I've done that at various times, like to complete whatever. Build a deck or complete a collection. And if you have too many cards coming in, I've definitely gone back and been like, I'm missing 2 of this, and it's like I never got that.
I think I'm in the same.
With your short
I didn't even check. I'm like 3 months out from not checking.
Yeah, that ship has.
I just assume it's going to work. Do your thoughts on TCG supply and demand apply to the U.S. economy as well? I'm just kidding. Let me get into that. But I just couldn't believe
I'll talk economics.
Your thoughts on supply versus demand could be applied economically as well. Demand side economics to the supply side, give everybody access.
I feel like there are certain pieces that absolutely do. This is why you'll see governments incentivizing people having children. Increase demand constantly. Yeah. But if you have population decline, a lot of economies have problems.
Yeah.
For that exact reason.
Yeah.
Which is suddenly there's half the demand for cars, etc.
We're getting into a weird place as a world where we're not going to be growing anymore, which I'm stoked about. Might have to live sustainably, Zach. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine. Okay, real quick.
Can you run this board for us today?
Yeah, I can.
I'm not the rules guy anymore.
Do you have a preference on which deck you want to play? We're going to play the champion decks.
I want to play yours, right?
I don't know. You tell me. We do need to work a few things out. One is the side deck.
It's a nice box.
It is a nice box.
They did a good job on this.
Let me grab. Can you pull the sideboard deck cards out of yours? Because
Mine?
think.
What are they?
Or
are they listed?
Here's this. It's this one. I'll swap you.
Is Hamilton's going to be like really technical and like really like you know?
It's definitely more complicated.
Yours is going to be kind of more caveman, like get together strong.
You know me too well. You know me too well. Okay, Hamilton's. We had one Amazon Rainforest, 2 Magnet Warfare.
We build decks similarly. Your cards are better though.
Well, I definitely. I've played card games long enough to know I don't want to lose to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll learn that lesson at some point.
Like,
hey, they're in the back, by the way.
Not from playing bad cards, but if you create the complicated board state that you lose because you missed something on.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That feels so bad.
No, I'm not the guy that wants to have all that information in my head.
So I want to go through these sideboard cards because these decks, and if you are watching this and you buy the PVE decks or the champion decks and then the PVE, this might be helpful to you in terms of changing these decks in a way. And I might post something after we're done of like, here's what I recommend to sideboard.
We got that sweet little blog now.
Into this. Yeah, that would be great use of that. And so there's a few things. If you look at your deck, you should have, in these cards remaining, Clarity, Bad Omen. Go ahead and pull that out.
Okay.
I don't think you have any of those.
Are we getting? Is this like a hot sauce bar here situation that you're?
You know, it's really cool.
You give me that. Do you tell me how I'm supposed to sideboard into this stuff?
Not into PVE. I told the sideboard for just general constructed.
Yeah. Okay.
So this card is notable because it's got this keyword on it, exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So we share a board in PVE. So we can only have one copy of this out, either of us.
Between us.
Yeah, and I have questions I saw Garrett in the chat. It says, the ability on this is if an effect an opponent controls would have them draw a card outside of the draw step, that player may only draw that card if they engage one resource of any color. I don't know how that even functions in PvE.
Probably didn't even work.
So this was a pretty good one for us not to be playing.
Okay, let's get it out of
here today, even though in construction it's like one of the best cards.
Oh, I can't even imagine what that's like.
I think last week the chat resolved that if the Krung deck is on autopilot, he doesn't have a hand, so draw effects and discard effects just don't matter.
Yeah, that would matter if someone was piloting Krung because he would have a hand. And
this is so funny how good this is.
You know what's really funny is this was our promo last set.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Anyways, so then let's just consider this real quick. So like,
hey Gage,
I'm gonna look at your sideboard cards because I'm familiar with your deck and tell you. So Abysmal Doom, I think, is worth playing. So when
Alternative Strike is worth playing.
When someone comes out, you can essentially pay X to give it -X/-X.
But I have to play traps.
It's the only trap in the deck.
Then I don't want to play it.
It's so good though.
It's out. But like, how do you even? You know
why? Part of why it's so good is one of us will get 2 resources for free. So like, I think you should play this ultimately.
Okay.
Let me read this. I don't think this is. No, you don't want that. That's like a very specific constructor.
Put it in there.
And we need 10 cards you're not playing, so we'll come to that in a second. Alternative Strike.
That's just always going to be good, right?
Well, yeah, because the portal's open a lot. Yeah. That card is bonks.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, totally.
We're on the same boat.
And you probably will want that. Just chunky body. So 4, 5, 6. Let me look at your deck and see. I haven't.
Your deck?
Yes. I can't believe this. So let's check out this Clarity from the Shadows. This is the card I was saying that is one of the highest value things. Very simple.
So when it taps, you send target clash card to Oblivion. Any clash card. No, there's no.
Nope. Ship it. But it's got that trigger defeat effect.
Send another target clash card you control to Oblivion. This is where I do feel like I played card games for a long enough time. You know what I mean? I've seen the Clive X War Leaders of the world. I've seen the unconditional removal. The fact that a 3 cost could take a 7 cost off the board for the cost of doing what it does anyway.
It's pretty good.
Zach, that's nuts.
I agree.
That's the craziest card I've ever seen.
Well, there's a reason between these two Clarities. All the Krungs and Death, which were 7 of the 8 top 8s, all played black.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that had come across me as a playtester, I would have shipped it back to Ohio or Iowa.
Yeah.
I would have put it on a plane to Canada, paid customs, just to never see that card again. The downside is that it does the thing anyway if you take care of it.
Yeah.
That's insane. And it's a 2/3. Somebody's wheel O stats and value was off the tracks that day.
I can't disagree. I think it's a crazy card. I want to disagree. I want a devil's advocate.
This is now the meta. This is the meta game.
Yeah.
That's the card. The other one. This one's crazy too.
It's pretty, but it's
not as overtly crazy.
It's not as crazy. It's not as immediately crazy, but it is very good.
Wait, where's the other one? Show me the other one. I was looking at this one is it a 2 cost as well?
It's 3 cost.
3 for a 2/2. Okay. The stat meter is not as crazy, but this is nuts.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
I don't honestly know what to cut.
Are all the cards this crazy?
No. They're not.
I can't believe that card exists.
Okay, we're not cutting that. We might cut that.
It's got to be like 3 black diamonds, I would think, right? At least make it some kind of... They're wilding out over there, aren't they? Crazy. I can't believe that card exists. What?
This is hard to cut.
Yeah. Do you have pack cards in there?
How much do we value Clash Grounds to replace the event card?
Why don't we cut an Abysmal Doom and an Alternative Strike? Call it good.
Okay. Done.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. No. No, that's right. Where did these cards go? How did we do this?
They're all got silver
So playing
borders.
that, playing that.
No, there was a bunch of stuff in there you weren't playing, right? No, this we're not playing because
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
it,
have
that's it.
money.
4.
And this we are playing, and this we are playing. Here's 5. There's 5. There's 10. We're not playing these. Man, the silver borders just saved us there, actually. They should think about doing that for all card games.
Having
I don't know how you would do it.
border things.
I think I want to make a game that you can't splash.
Don't
And
want
then,
that.
like, all the green cards that have a beautiful green border and green imagery and green everything. And then so all the decks, like, have this
You
really
just
beautiful
are forced
feel.
into it.
Yeah.
Does
People
this
love that.
Does this Krung deck have any accessories? I don't remember it attaching anything to anything.
You're asking me? Why would I know? What about the... Do you want to look at the thing?
4.
See what Michael says about it.
If you
No.
recognize
I'm talking about the
names of
Krung deck.
accessories.
This Krung deck.
Oh!
The PVE Krung. Because I have like Magnate's Plan, which I think is dead in this.
I don't remember it having accessories.
Yeah.
We probably just didn't get far enough.
Let's see. Let's make sure. Man, I have PTSD from this deck.
Testing against it, playing against it all day. What was the overall strategy of the Hamilton deck? Like, what's the Cliff's Notes?
Well, let's see. You know what? The strategy. So annoying. Gur, Savage Aggressor, the best card in this deck.
What does ambush mean?
Ambush is so you can play this down as a trap, and then it can essentially be played as counterplay. If the portal is open, you may put this card into play from your accessory zone. So it's not a trap.
They play something and you throw it in.
Yeah, but your contender, Krung, whenever a discarded Clash card you control enters play from anywhere other than your hand, you draw.
Yeah, remove that cost.
So basically, when they, if the portal is open and they play a card, you can put this guy in and draw a card.
Yeah.
Which is you get this guy and a card, and the portal's open a lot with Somewhere in Des Moines.
Is it free to put things in the trap zone, or does it cost 2?
It's free.
Okay. I remember an early...
But basically, what the deck really does, there's also this Rallying War Club. At the start of your turn, if this is attached, set, target, discard a Clash card with Ambush from your Oblivion face down to your accessory zone. So
you keep re-triggering.
once you get the club on, you just keep putting these things back in, and then they play, and you get dudes and cards. And it's a whole thing. And then they can essentially they have ways to penalize you for playing cards or attacking.
Well, I don't want to do either of those things.
If the portal's open.
Yeah.
And so with the somewhere in Des Moines being able to control the portal, it was really consistent with how often they could trigger the things, which is not normal. But they would oftentimes just wait. You would do something, all the stuff would hit the board, and then they would have 3 or 4 of this Lord Krung Ruthless Warlord in their hand. He's a 2/2/2. He gives all your other discarded +1/+1. So suddenly they have 8 things on the board, and then they're like 3 of these, and it's suddenly just your deck.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
you got it.
Oh, necrotic on top of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Okay, so
People are smart.
this is the
Gravecrawler. Glad to see all the chat here going on. Super happy to see community members getting recognition and giving more epics to players to access, but in an alt art. Such a win, and totally agree about card worth in a dead game. That's right. That's right.
all right. So if you remember, Krung doesn't start in play.
I do remember that.
So the portal is in play, and
It's not collapsing yet, is it?
it's this.
Yeah.
So we're 2 players. It's got 25 health.
And we're gonna do this well this time.
It should go better. These decks should be better than the Clash Kit decks that we were playing. And just, I'm going to read this top down just so we remember. Minion cards in play can only have their attack and defense reduced by targeted effects. So anything that says all of your opponent's X gets minus X don't.
Do I have any of those in
I
here?
don't think so. So a target effect would be like Abysmal Doom.
Yeah.
It's like a specific thing.
Yeah.
At the start of the boss ready step, so we'll go, then the boss will go. Play the top card of the minion deck, which I'm shuffling. And we also put the leading card from the ambush zone into play. And then we put a counter on this. Minions attack the contender with the focus portal token. At the start of each opponent's turn, so the top card of this deck into this zone. There can only be 3 because it's 2 players plus 1.
So we need to be really good about when our turn begins, we stop and we make this happen. It's on us, you know what I mean?
When our turn begins.
Like, it's like, okay, your turn, you need to go, okay, I'm going to add the card, and now I'm going to play.
Yep.
Right. So let's just we'll drill that. We won't miss it.
We won't
miss
it.
it. We won't miss it.
When this has 7 boss counters on it, or it's defeated, Lord Krung comes into play. Then all minions in the ambush zone come into play. So ideally we get this to 0 before it's got 7 counters on it.
Ideally.
And then when this is defeated, flip it.
Okay.
And it's got 1 defense, 0 attack. So -1 damage to everything we do. And let me make sure, I didn't do the setup last time. Make sure there's nothing else.
It probably comes out with some stuff, doesn't it?
I don't think it does.
There's guys already coming out of the portal, though, in the card.
Each player brings a 50 card deck. Place the decks in the dedicated zone. Start the game with a portal boss in play. Place a guardian of the portal into play for each player. I remember these guys.
Oh, yeah, and we were like, what do these even do? I'm going to put death with your face on it in my zone. Here we go.
Where? Oh, where?
Portal Guardians?
They were in this deck. Let me make sure they're not over here.
Oh, no. I'll look again.
They should.
There's a lot of stuff that we just didn't see.
Yeah.
Wow, there's some cool stuff in here. In fact.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, there's a magnet in here. Are these real? No.
Oh, those just got shuffled in somehow. Where did those come from?
I don't know. Those are got to be from the Clash kit, yeah?
Okay, so these Guardians of the Portal start in play. 1 for each of us. And while the portal's open, it cannot attack. So it's just sitting here.
That's right. And then we think about how they impact us, and we remember why they were a certain way.
All right, so then we set the health total, and then we'll draw our 8 cards starting hand. That's good. And then the mulligan is selective.
I remember these cards. So you have the little torque package in here. I see what you did.
The Torque Boom package is definitely in there.
Yeah.
You can imagine the board gets full of bad guys and you just boom it. That's going to be very effective for us.
Yes. Agreed.
Agreed. So your deck, I don't know if you read the little strategy document or not, but basically you want to get to 2 black threshold and then red after that. You have 3 and 4 threshold red big cards. So your early game will be a lot of black cards like Weber's Binoculars or the Clarities that we saw earlier that are really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then your top end is like 5 cost Flare, 6 cost Flare, 7 cost Machina. And you're either Here Come the Boom with Torques or you're playing those big, nasty cards.
The heavy hitters. Understood. Is this here to be a dual resource?
Yep.
Okay.
That was basically its entire purpose. You want to keep that in your opening hand for sure.
It's -1/-1 is the end of turn. That costs additional.
For some reason, I have Michael Hamilton's deck right up, but I don't have yours. So, fortunately, you'll have to pinch hit for the right up.
The write up is alive.
Yeah.
He's a live write up.
I just saw you did this thing too. I looked over and saw Michael's face. Look at this guy. He's a great dude. Yeah. Michael Champleton.
He kind of looks like he's almost a Pokemon in that card. It's like the background of it somehow.
Yeah, what is going on back there?
I don't know. You're just at our store.
Oh, I know what this is. He's at an event and there's a big Alpha Clash banner behind him. But I thought he like photoshopped it. I was like, kudos to you, man.
Tony Mom. And if something goes to -1/-1 and they go to 0, it kills them. In this
yeah, so they made some rules clarifications which are good sometime in the past year, which was anything that reduces, like --, sticks for the whole turn.
Okay.
Damage gets reset every time a clash starts.
Understood.
But if you have something like there's a 1-cost player that can tap and do 1 to something, there's Crimson Scales that can tap and do 1, like that damage stays until you clash. So if you can defeat it, you want to with like Crimson Scales because then you get a lot of effects.
Got it.
Okay, and then are you aware of what your contender does?
No, it's blank. Oh, there it is.
So the first, basically, when a death card you have gets defeated, she can tap, give something +1/+1, and you draw a card.
Okay, and then like the Death Agent of the Dark, does that triggers that as well? It's a multiple defeat trigger.
It was defeated and not sent to Oblivion. So if it takes damage, or it gets minus health, or it says like defeat a character. But there are some cards that say send a card to Oblivion, and that is a different realm that's happening.
Got it.
Also worth noting, the 2 Clarities that you were talking about, you have either of those in your hand?
Mm-mm.
So can you pull up Clarity from the Shadows, I think is the name of one of them. What up, Josh? You'll notice
hey, Josh.
On the bottom left here, it says Death Avalon. This counts as a death card.
Oh, a little story hit there.
Yeah, and they haven't used it really yet, but Avalon is one of the planets in the galaxy.
Whoa, so wait, Death is Clarity?
Yes. Or that Death is Clarity. This Death is not. You'll notice this Death says Vardaga.
Which like is a Venom thing going on there? You don't need to say anything.
No, Rich talked about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the Harbingers, the 4 horsemen, are titles that the gods give them.
Oh, yeah.
And there are different horsemen for each galaxy, basically. So, like Alpha Aster is one of the gods, and he has his version of the Harbingers.
Got it. It's like a role, galactic role that they play.
Yeah, so Clarity in the main storyline is no longer Death. In the comic books, it is thousands and thousands of years ago, and Clarity is definitely Death.
Nice. Okay.
Which is kind of how
Okay.
All right. So we've drawn our hands. Player position is great. Okay. So then we get to go. It's very simple. So I'll go first. It says the player on this player's right goes first. So I draw.
No, you don't do that yet. Remember what we said? At the start of each opponent's turn, set the top card of the minion deck into the ambush zone.
Okay.
The leading minion.
All right. Put it in here.
The leading minion. Okay, that's unrelated.
You know what's funny? I played against this a lot, and now I'm gonna have to decide.
Now you're the captain now.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to put my Kilimanjaro, the Versatile, into play as a resource. This is my split resource.
Got it.
Green-black.
Nailed it.
If you draw this in these decks, and it says bounce, you can only have one of these in your resource zone. That particular card.
Got it.
But usually there's only one or two in a deck, and if you see this in your open hand, you almost always keep it, and you almost always put it down first thing. Then, for my... Oh, you know what is also crazy? Gur, or Savage Aggressor. The fact that you don't have to pay to put him into play is part of what's crazy.
So free into the accessory zone and free to play.
And then you draw a card and you have a person on the table. So, all kind of thing. So I will just put 2 cards down that are not Gur. They're definitely not Gur.
Not Gur. Ooh, nice Savage Force card up there. It actually is a very cool looking card.
It's a very neat looking card, but
not on purpose, but neat
not
looking.
the one I wanted
What
to
card
pop.
is it?
Savage. It was one of the Clash buffs. It's like really good looking. Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
And then it goes to me. At the start of the turn, I'm going to set the top card of
This
the
guy
menu
gets it.
into the and they can only be 3. Is that right?
That's
Did we
right.
decide that? And then I draw a card, and then I play a resource.
Hey, Ian.
What I be in?
An Alpha Clash day is a great day. Good
It's
luck,
a
boys.
great day.
Grape Color. I have not played the PVE since last week. Life is full here.
Life is full. Yeah, we had the launch this last week.
So there are pet cards in this deck, but some of the best cards in the game are my pet cards in this game. This is so good.
I know.
It's so good.
Is the portal going to be closed a lot, or is it going to be open a lot?
It's open now.
How do we close it?
I don't think we can until we.
Oh, well, then
the
maybe I
portal.
shouldn't play that. I don't know. Maybe it's a resource now.
I think even if you block with it, the idea that you got to draw a card and block is like so valuable. But
Yeah. Okay.
we remember
Okay.
when this flips, we can close the portal on our turn.
I don't remember that at all. As I remember, we just got absolutely hammered.
Yeah, I mean that in the non-alcoholic way too. It's a shame. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
All right, so boss turn. I'm gonna resolve this. Start a boss turn. At the start of the boss ready step, play the top card of the minion deck. So we play it here. We also put the leading minion card into play.
That's
so
right.
now we have some things.
Ugh.
And we put a
counter on
boss
the thing.
counter. So I'm gonna do this beautiful D20. Put it right there on the circle.
It is beautiful. Dang, who has the taste for that one?
Resolve any ongoing effects or triggers, then resolve in the following order: boss, minion, event. Place the top card of the minion deck and lead a minion from the ampersand. We did move the focus token from the current contender to the contender immediately to the right.
It's me. Wait, did you get to refresh too?
Yeah,
Did you refresh
I didn't
one,
spend
yeah?
anything. Ready step. Ready all cards the encounter controls in play. Event step. Send the current event to oblivion. There's one. Put the top event into the deck into the event zone. So this says that's a lot of appendages. After an attack is declared by a minion, at the end of that clash, ready it. Minions ready this way can't attack again this turn.
Okay.
So this will stay in play, and as a reminder, it's got this 1 cost on the bottom right. So we could play a 1 cost or more Clash Ground to replace it on our turn.
Okay.
Which won't really matter because it is only going to matter on their turn. Minion Clash phase. Minions attack the contender with the focus unless otherwise instructed by an effect.
Okay.
Minions attack from left to right. The boss attacks the contender with the focus unless otherwise instructed.
The Guardians don't. They can't attack. They're just
cannot
guarding the portal.
Yep.
They're standing there and making sure we don't mess with it.
Yep.
And then the Tormentor and the Scale Lurker have come through. What does Torment mean?
Torment is if they damage you, you die. Not your contender, but your
Yeah,
foes.
otherwise that'd be insane, right?
Yeah.
And then in Superman...
Oh no, that's necrotic. Torment.
Let's see.
Hold on, Torment's different. Let's see if they list it. Torment. Brutal, daunting. Necrotic. Torment. They can only be obstructed by 2 or more cards.
Oh, well then that solves my problem.
This card can only be attacked by clash cards if it has an action card attached.
That's not it. So
How do we attach an action card to it?
We're gonna find out. I don't know.
You could play like a direct damage thing on it though, which is how I assume we'll do it. Okay, so
Swing
he's
for
attacking
3.
and we can't block that.
I'm gonna take 3, and then it says that thing. They stand up.
Yep.
Easy.
This is attacking for 1.
I'll just go ahead and block here, right? Unless it has a plus. Number of opponents. It's a 2. Well, I mean, right? This is meant to die, is it not?
It is.
That's the idea?
Yep.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so you block. You're going to be defeated from damage. So then you can trigger your contender card.
Until end of turn. What would turn be?
So turn is like their turn right now.
Yeah.
If presumably, let's say next turn you play another death card and you attack into this guy. You defeat him. It defeats your card. You can tap to draw and then give something else +1/+1.
Okay. It'll die. I'll prevent 3 damage. I'll draw a
So
card.
that goes to your end. And the portal is open, so that'll actually get discarded. Okay. Then end of boss turn, resolve remaining effects or conditions that trigger at the end of turn. And then it is literally back to us. So you'll draw a card. You ready?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll put the minion in.
That's right.
Then I'll draw a card.
Yep. And you ready everything, and then you get to play a resource and roll.
Resource and roll. I've got a big flare that's a ways away that I think I will... And damage doesn't stick around.
Damage does not stick around.
Okay.
Damage sticks around until you start a clash.
Oh, perfect.
So you could like
I see.
do one,
I
do
see.
one, do
I
one.
See. So that does make things okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the things that made that deck work as well as it did, there's a 1-cost flare. I think it's just called flare that can engage to do 1 damage to something.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a 3-cost Crimson Scales that can engage to do 1 to something.
Yeah, the thing that I was looking at, yes.
And the Crimson Scale stays in play. So you can use that every turn.
Oh, no.
But basically, if you can use it to defeat something, you do 2 to something else, or you draw a card, is like...
That's nutty.
So good. Yeah. But they would loop these Gurs, if you remember.
Uh-huh. And you can wipe them.
And then you can Crimson Scales to get this, and then do 2 to something else, and just keep their board clear.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah. Big fan of that
That's
card.
pretty sick. I've got a lot of cards in my hand that I like.
They are constructed decks, so that's good.
Plays for contender. Okay, target clash card -1. Yeah, clash card gets to the show. Okay, well that's just incredible.
Yeah, the good cards.
Huh.
So, just so you are
So this will
aware,
kill one of those bad boys.
we like the stock. I'm planning on playing. I will have some bodies on the table this next round for sure.
Let the bodies hit the table.
That's right. I've always said it.
And I don't know how exposed things are. How often are they like just killing stuff that we have out, you know? Like, can I put stuff out and it not be so worrying if I just don't block with it?
Well, that's one of the things about Alpha Clash is even head to head, you can't attack something unless it's exhausted.
Unless it's exhausted, yeah.
There's a keyword that gets around that, but yeah, they seemingly don't. I remember some card got played last week that killed a bunch of stuff.
It did, and we don't think about that, do we?
Oh, no, we don't.
I'm just gonna put Flare out there just to use the money.
Okay. Yep. Mine?
Yeah.
All right. So you ready to resources in case that matters to you?
Oh.
Huh.
Well, you know what, Zach? I guess I'll go ahead and use this. I'll just get a Torque out too, and then I'll stand these guys up.
And when you play Torque, you damage yourself 1.
Right. And Torque normally draws for that, but Death does not.
Yeah. Now, what's really cool, if you wanted, you could use Flare to hit your own Torque, and he becomes a 2/3. But there's nothing you could attack right now that would matter against.
I can't even attack these guys because they're not sitting down.
That's right.
So,
But this obstructs.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the first attack each turn gets obstructed by the
Just
first
straight up
down,
obstructed, yeah.
That's another use though of Crimson Scale specifically. If you don't have anything good to do it to your opponent, you can ping your own Torque, and he gets bigger and does the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just little note. Okay, I played a resource. I'm gonna spend 2 on Lord Krung, Ruthless Warlord. We technically share a little area. So he's necrotic, so if he damages something, it goes.
Good.
Also, all of my other discarded cards get +1/+1 while he's in play. So that'll be very good for us in the short term.
Now, Okay, you control. I was gonna say, does it buff these? No, it doesn't.
This does this.
Yeah. We already broke the rule.
We need a. It's like cinema sounds, a ding every time we do that. Ding, ding, ding. Counter.
Don't forget, you can also swing face to draw out the blocker.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, technically, we're supposed to be hurting this.
Yeah, but during the 1-2 resource phase,
Yeah, it's
that's not really.
So they're just overwhelming.
Did it again.
The portal's going nuts.
What'd you do? Oh,
I
dude, that does look cool.
You're pulling up great looking cards, though.
They're amazing art.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the big boss step.
Top card of the minion deck, right? Over here?
Yep. And
Ugh,
this card.
love that. And then I pass this to you.
Yep. And then, let's see. Focus token moves. Ready all.
Counter.
Yep. And then we send this here. And we play this, which is one.
Oh, it gets sent. It doesn't just sit there.
Yeah, one for one seems fair. The first time an opponent plays a clash card each turn, set the top card of the minion deck into the ambush zone.
Cool.
That's really, if that's full, it's good because nothing happens.
It doesn't matter. We don't care about it.
Ready all and counter cards. Event step did it.
Now you get a beating.
Attack the contender with the focus. Okay, actually, when these come into play, I have a trigger.
Okay.
I missed that.
You're gonna gur yourself.
I'm gonna double gur.
No.
So Lord Krung says, whenever I discard a card I can control enters play from anywhere other than my hand, I may draw a card, and there's no limit, which is part of what's crazy. So I will draw 2. And then it is party time, as they say. So these guys don't do anything. And then this guy is attacking. So I have to
be obstructed by 2 or more.
Block with 2. I'm just going to take 3.
Hold on. I've got a thing, though. I've got a thing, right? I can just deflate that thing.
Oh.
Give it -2. Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Deflate it.
This is another reason that black got so good.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
If you spend a black, it costs, it does -2/-2. So this will go away. And then you get to draw a card. Death is creating death, so everyone's happy. Okay, Sealed Lurker is a 3/2 that's attacking. So it gets +X for X equal to thing. Let me see. He's a 3/2. I'm a 3/2 with these guys. So I think, and he only does 1.
He can't be obstructed except by 2, so he might just come through.
Oh, and he gets +X for the number of resources in play.
Oof. So he's a 3/5. This is a big one.
Hot dang. Okay. I think I'm going to block this and this with my little gurs. So this guy attacks and I'll block here. I'm doing 3, so I'll defeat him. And this goes away. And then I'm going to take this. And I have 1 defense, so I'm only going to take 2.
Very good.
And then that will attack and I will block.
That's breakthrough if that matters. 3/5.
That's fine. I'm going to keep this gur then. I'm just going to take 2 more.
Yeah. Oh, it's a resource.
Yeah, that's right. L is a resource.
That's a resource.
All right, so taking 2. Event step.
Call me in the morning.
Yeah. Then the end of the turn, back to us. I go first this time. All right.
What do you do the first thing you do in your turn?
This.
Yeah.
Definitely. And remember, every time we play a clash card, a card comes here, but it's full, so that won't happen. This is going to be good.
Don't touch this thing. This is mine.
Which thing?
This thing.
Okay. I'm going to set a couple traps. Then I'm going to play Clarity from the Shadows. And then I will exhaust it to send this to Oblivion. And then, you know what? It's funny.
Are you serious? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I am serious. I'm going to use Lord Krung to attack here.
We can attack into those guys?
Yeah, they can't attack.
Oh.
And technically, if Krung was in play, or something with a skull, it would have this extra ability.
Yeah, wreck that thing.
So I'm going to Necrotic. So this thing will go away. And when it's defeated, a player chooses... Player of your choice draws a card. Would a card be helpful to you?
I mean, only so much as all cards are helpful. I'm not in like a problematic...
I'll go ahead and draw. And then the boss has -1 or -1 defense for the turn. Just so you're aware.
Yeah. My boss is -1/-1. Okay.
You know what? On that note. Oh, no. Hold on. We got to back this up.
Okay.
Because the first attack is obstructed by this.
Right. Oh, that's our D12. That's our
I
Ash's
don't-
D12.
I actually don't want to do that because then there will be a space open to get filled by
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
So, although does that really matter?
I'm not going to play a clash card.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're playing the Crimson Skills. I see. Okay, I'm going to attack with Gur, which is going to be obstructed by this.
Yeah, but it's going to die because it's necrotic.
That's assuming. Oh, he's not necrotic. This is. I'm saving the necrotic. For
Oh, this is just a Gur swing, yeah.
So when this card is sent to Oblivion by an opponent's card effect, so it's not. It's just a 2/2.
Plus, oh yeah, 2/2. Perfect. You kill it.
Yeah. So we're both going to go, and then now I'm going to attack this and get rid of this guy, and then I draw a card from it.
Does he go here?
No. So the Guardian, they have a different back.
Oh,
no, they don't.
They don't.
But it doesn't ever get reshuffled.
Okay.
That was one of those.
That's something
rules.
to remember.
Okay. That is my turn. Then I get 2 resources that ready.
And I take the beat stick, the focus.
Yeah. Ultimately, not yet, but we'll go ahead and use it.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't get the free resources after.
That's right.
It technically moves at the start of the boss phase.
Start of my turn. Minions will get a card. Steven will get a card. We'll play a resource. I'm actually gonna. I know this doesn't feel good, but you told me to try to get to 2 black resources. The only black card in my hand.
Yep.
So I'm gonna play Death Relentless.
I resource that fairly often.
Okay. Because it's like it kind of defeats the purpose of the text because it's never going to my Oblivion. But whatever, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 in your deck. So, and when you're reducing, it has this for each one you discard pile, you reduce the cost to play it, but it can only reduce by the number of pips that it has. So, technically,
Oh, okay.
the best it can do is get down to 1 cost.
Pins and scales. This just sits around. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put it over here.
Yep. I love that. The green and red on that is so good.
All right, let's go flare and scales to defeat that thing.
All right, and then I assume you're defeating it with scales.
Yes.
So then, what is your choice?
I'm gonna draw a card. I think I don't think there's anything worth doing 2/2. Is there? I mean, we could do 1 to this thing, or we could draw a card. It's got to be draw a card.
That's fine.
And that's well, no, because they're gonna obstruct me. I want torque on the board, so that's it. That's me.
Okay. So then we go to the boss phase. So top card here comes in, which is Necrotic Fodder.
I don't like that one.
Then this card comes in, which is Burly Enforcer.
Add a token.
And then when those come into play, I've got a few things.
Oh,
Or I've got a thing.
the Hamiltonian special.
Yeah, I'm going to get Gur, which I'm going to draw a card from him entering. And then we'll come back to the other thing in a second.
You ever call Michael Hamilton the Federalist?
No, but I like it because Alexander Hamilton was a Federalist. Which, you know, if you want to get into the government structures and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for on the stream.
For a long time, I definitely thought I was a Hamiltonian. And as
Are
I
you
get older,
Jeffersonian now?
I think I'm a Jeffersonian.
I think I'm moving the other direction.
Maybe we'll meet in the middle.
In that old country now.
Anyways, let's see.
You start walking one way, your way, I'll start walking mine.
Me
In the middle of that old country pine or
something
something?
like that, yeah. On the stream, that's when we'll do it. Trash or treasure? That's what the card's called.
You tell me.
Trigger enter. Send all accessories with the highest initial resource cost to Oblivion. For each opponent that didn't send an accessory to Oblivion this way, they discard a card.
Now, am I reading correctly that that's an accessory?
That
That's
is
kind of the engine of the...
Yeah, it definitely got you.
Thanks, Ridge.
I'm pretty sure that face down traps are considered accessories.
They're in the accessory zone,
this.
aren't they?
I'm going to get rid of it as though it is, and if that rule is wrong, correct me. And that is a bummer. That is a bummer.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
It has a lot of text on it, which I know.
For each opponent that didn't send an accessory to Oblivion this way, they discard a card. So nothing.
Yeah, you didn't card even.
When an opponent discards a card, they draw 2 cards. What?
Isn't that only on the skull?
Only when a shield's out.
Oh, no.
So
wait, that's good.
But we didn't discard a card.
Dang it.
From our hand. So I think if we hadn't had an accessory, we would have had to discard a card from our hand, but then we get to draw 2, which is crazy.
Oh, is that the treasure part of the trash?
I think that's the treasure piece
oh
of
my
the.
gosh.
You get rid of the trash and you draw the
Okay,
treasure.
fine.
Okay, and then you have the focus now, so they're going to be attacking you. The Guardian doesn't attack. Necrotic Fodder is a 1/3 The brutal thing doesn't apply. It's necrotic. So if it hits something, that
Yeah, I
thing's
just
gonna-
take one.
gonna
I
go
gotta
away.
take one. There's no way around that. And then I get wrecked by this thing.
He is a 4.
And they don't ever attack our stuff.
Nope.
They just come right through there.
Yep. I think I should block with my Gur.
It does have breakthrough.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I'll block. I have 2 defense technically. So he's got a 4 attack. I have 2 here. He's got 1 defense, so I'll just take 1. And this goes away.
The defense applies on breakthrough too?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And then it's back to us. You
Back
started off.
Everything ready?
You feel like these decks are better than the decks we were using last week?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Do you feel like Here Comes the Boom hits all your stuff as well, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
How does that make you feel? Not the right time?
It's okay. I'm okay with it.
It's an easy 6 on the big boy.
I
Or
like
on
it.
on this
Yeah.
card. This card gets wrecked. Or probably.
So let me think about this for a second.
Because we could wait. I mean, I've got time.
Yeah, I was gonna say the reason to wait would be if you can let me go first and get value, but also I don't have that much on the board right now. So it's also a fine time for you to do it.
Well, so next turn you'll go first, and then I'll go second, and then I can clear the board.
Yeah, but anything I play this turn and next turn would get cleared in that case. So like
Yeah.
right now, there's just 2 things out, and I have better things that are gonna happen.
That you don't
So
want
it's
to
a pretty
die.
good time to do it if you're gonna do it.
It seems like the right time.
I dig it. Plus, the deck's made to go boom boom. You can't stop the boom.
It's made to go boom boom.
Yeah, man.
You heard it here first.
It's a boom situation.
All right, I'm just gonna use Flare to draw out this obstruction.
Okay, yeah, smart. Creature of the collective. When this card is sent to Oblivion, it won't be.
Well, it will be soon.
Well, that's not. So defeated is going to Oblivion. There's a game term for sending.
Oh no!
It's
There
like
isn't.
banishing something, basically.
Uh-huh. Sent to Oblivion. So if it literally says just
Yeah,
Oblivion
sent to
it.
Oblivion. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's boom it.
All right.
5 to
So
all.
my Clarity from the Shadows has this defeat effect. I don't have anything else in play when it happens, so it doesn't really matter. But 5 to everything. Okay, check this out. It's actually better than you even thought.
Oh,
Because when this is defeated, you get to choose someone to draw a card, and I'd recommend yourself.
okay.
And then you also, this gets -1 defense for the turn.
Beautiful.
So everything is basically plus getting through without the defense.
Beautiful.
And then,
I'll swing for 6.
okay, and it doesn't have any defense, so it'll just take 6 straight up.
And we've already burned the obstruction. So, did I have a death card defeated? I didn't, right? No, I did not.
Nope. Unfortunately, Flare is not.
I guess I'll swing, right? There's no downside.
100%. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Let's draw.
Dude, they don't stand a chance now. Like it's already turned over. Did you start your turn?
Yes, please. Thank you. I'm going to play Trug. Unruly Scavenger. So he's a 4/4/4/4/4/4. Activate if the portal is open. Banish a clash card from your Oblivion. If you do, return a target clash discarded card from your Oblivion to your hand. If it has ambush, I can put it face down in my accessories.
My
instead.
goodness, you're gonna put a Gur in, aren't you? Or that one you lost earlier.
You have the focus, so I won't have the resources. So I'm going to put a Gur in, but I will next turn put the one I lost because I'll get to play it for free, basically. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing while the swinging's good.
And you still get the first obstruction, right? It doesn't. I don't
Yeah.
clear for everybody.
Yeah. I guess, should I even do this?
It doesn't really advance the board at all if you're just swimming once.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna let him hang out.
Yeah. All right. And then the focus goes to you.
Yep.
But I get the 2 resources.
So you get the 2 resources at the end of your turn. Then at the start of the boss turn, this is when this moves.
Okay. Nothing here that would matter.
So then this comes out. Creature of the Collective. Also this comes out, which is Tormentor of the Legions. And this goes away. And we get...
This is where it goes sideways.
Every time, yeah. It's the randomizer. Yep, it's worse than I thought.
Oh, now that can't be good.
While this is in play, opponent's contenders cannot gain health.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the boss turn, which we've already passed, each opponent's contender loses health equal to the number of clash cards they control. So next turn, at the start of the boss turn, we'll lose 1 for every clash card we have in play.
Well, we won't have many.
Don't have many.
That's fine.
Okay, then they're attacking me. This is 2/2. Can't block that one, so I'm going to block this Creature of the Collective with Trug.
Seems easy. Dead.
Then this is attacking with Torment, so I'm just going to take it. And yeah, he's going. I have 1 defense, so I will take 2.
Taking 2.
And then it's over to us.
Sick.
Oh,
Start of your turn. Yeah.
Hold on.
What'd you miss? Ambush.
I'm going to Grr when they play stuff.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't change.
See, this is why we're not Hamilton.
Yeah.
He would never miss that.
He's
tracking everything in some sort of bizarre spreadsheet in his brain. Some animated spreadsheet full of cells and rows. I started your turn for you. You drew, I'm guessing. It is nice to have these signatures on here, actually. It feels cool.
It is kind of cool. Except for how crazy ugly the signature is that I'm looking at.
Got him. Totally got him, man.
I can't beat him in the game, so I can at least make fun of him.
Let's get him on his handwriting. Can these cards obstruct flying cards? Didn't they say they could?
I think so.
In the rules. They're flying out of the portal, which is why they can.
Checks out.
Yeah. I'm a flavor guy.
So we don't want to have a lot of things in play at the start of the turn.
That's right.
So let's be smart about this. I'm going to play these here. I'm going to activate Trug.
What's the story with these guys? Are they like simple, like simple race, species kind of thing in the universe?
So I would describe the discarded as you have all these gods who are tied in some way to creating universes and planets and people and all this stuff. And they're kind of like failed experiments.
Okay, got it.
All across the many galaxies that have slowly, and they're supposed to be like disconnected.
Oh, that's cool.
And so then Krung comes and like kind of like unites them all.
Oh my god!
But in Earth lore, they're essentially all of the like any demons, any dark, all that kind of stuff. They're all of those kind of characters.
Nice.
And all sorts of different things. So like Cao Ling is like a demon hunter who's been trained in thousands of years going back of demon hunters. But usually it's like a stray discarded, a single discarded in a village or something. But then the portal opens up under New York and suddenly there's a army and stuff.
So there was a unifying Krung, and then it's like, let's all rise up together, and they got together and made a thing.
They're smarter than people thought they were.
Very cool.
Effectively.
Very, very cool.
So I'm going to play those in that manner. And then I am going to play 2 binoculars.
2 binoculars?
And then
like a base note?
I don't know if I'm going to attach them because I want the resources to do some shenanigans.
See, I'm playing the right deck here. I'm playing the right deck. Mm-hmm. You've got a second hand.
Okay. End of turn for me. These ready.
Okay.
And I don't think I played a resource. I'm going to play a resource. Maybe. I'm not going to play a resource.
One. Whoa. No. Low to the ground on this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it goes to me.
Yeah.
Action card attached. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to do direct damage to that guy. That's what's gonna happen there.
Okay, I'll start my turn. I can't put any more of those things in. Everything's going to ready. I'm going to play a resource. There's a lot of ways this could go.
Which your deck definitely wants to do.
Yeah, I got to get to the big stuff.
Yeah. You literally, that deck has all the fun cards, in my opinion. Like, you're actually playing 6 and 7 cost cards, which is not super normal.
Okay, let's just do an easy play here. Your favorite card? All of it's going to come in for just a nice flying flare.
Flare Solar Force.
And it's just going to sit there because I want to save my torque. And everything's cool.
I'm with you on that. Okay, boss turn. This moves to you. This comes into play. Necrotic Fodder. This comes into play. And this, we each lose health equal to the number of clash cards we control. So I've got 2. So I'll lose 2 health. You've got 2.
I do it too as well.
And then when those cards come into play, let me see what I'm triggering.
Let's go to 23.
Okay. I don't have any reactions to those cards coming into play. I'm going to put my binoculars over here by Hamilton's face.
You put him on his little eyes. Just, yeah, there you go.
Anyways, okay, and you're the person now.
I'm the person.
So I'm pretty sure we share a clash zone. So when they attack, I think I can do things.
You can, you can. You can even obstruct him, right? No, wait, you can't. Can you obstruct him?
Yeah, I can.
You can obstruct my stuff.
I can definitely block for you.
We share a clash zone. That makes sense.
So when this first guy attacks, let me do some stuff. So Torment can only be blocked by 2. I'm going to have Morak the Devourer ambush. Counter attack, I can pay 2 if I do put it into play for my accessory zone. If the portal's open, I pay 1 instead.
To cost you 1.
I'm going to pay 1 here. And it says trigger enter. You may search your deck for a non-Morak clash card with an initial resource cost of 3 or less. Reveal it and add it to your hand. And then shuffle your deck. So.
Do you know what it is already? Have you seen this played against you enough?
Yeah, Lord Krung, Ruthless Warlord. And then he does double damage to alpha cards which don't exist. Also, he came into play from not my hand, so I'll trigger Krung to draw a card. 1 second. That's in play. So this, I'll draw a card. And then, for my next trick, we're going to do another one of those. Because they're not unique.
Oh my good God.
So you get
where this is
the drill.
So you're about to get +1 twice to everything.
Yeah, and so the Lord Krung Ruthless Warlord doesn't affect himself, but if you have multiple in play, they affect each other.
Become 3/3s.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then I draw a card from him entering play. And then he's attacking you for 3. Which I
can kill him. Just block with flare. Call it a day.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that for you.
Dead. Necrotic for 1. I'm not touching that.
I think
Is that take his torment into account, or
oh right, he's got to
did
have
I miss
2.
him?
No, you're right. You got
totally right.
John on the play there.
So not that one.
Not that one. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll just take the 3, right?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Okay, taking 3. Necrotic, I'm not touching as well. There's no skulls out?
No skulls.
Okay, taking 1.
Oh, I didn't put a counter on this.
It's never, they will never remember it. And then exit when the number of opponents 3-2. This is the one you blocked.
That is the one you put. Yeah, good job.
And we did it. Passed the test.
I'm proud of you. I'll make sure he's not discounted. Okay. So their turn's over, and now it's back to you.
Now it's back to me.
Now it's party time.
Everything stands up. And you're about to do some... You're about to go
shenanigans.
nuts.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Put this into the thing. Well, let's look at what things say. See, this isn't... My concern here, Zach, is that this Flare Explosive Combatant would deal 2 damage to all of your Clash cards as well when it attacks. And right now is not when we want that to happen.
Correct. After I play my guys, it's fine.
Yeah.
So just anything but that.
So sadly, I'm going to put a torque in. I'm going to put a flare in.
Jello
Flare.
shots. The brutal doesn't trigger on necrotic fodder because the skull is only active when you have what do they call them? An elite boss out. So if you pull up the main Krung card, it has a skull on there, which matches.
Did we not do this? We didn't replace that, did we?
Oh, we didn't replace it. No.
I hope it doesn't have a big impact on the game.
Trigger enter. Each opponent draws a card. For each card drawn this way, set the top card of the minion deck into the Ember Stone. So it wouldn't change anything.
Okay.
So we each get a card.
We each get a card, but we don't.
It actually is positive for us.
Well, then here, I'm going to do this instead. Now I'll do the torque. And then play the flare there. And then I think it's time to clean house a little bit. Is necrotic only on the attack, or is it both?
Either direction.
Directions? Why?
Yeah, you're going to get intercepted on your first thing.
Oh, right.
So buyer beware of that.
It's still safe, though, unless it's a necrotic thing.
I'm going to be attacking into that thing a lot. So
I also feel like we just need to clear the way for you to just... Like, if I attack here and kill that thing, and then I attack into that and kill that, now you've got a good shot.
Yeah.
I feel okay?
Reasonable, yeah.
I may as well use my stuff, right? Oh, no, I can't attack with this one because it would kill all your stuff.
Yeah, don't.
So there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Unless you just want me to clear that. Is that helpful?
It's still going to intercept my
Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's the same.
All done.
That's okay.
Just building.
All right.
It's a building year.
A building year. Let's play 2 Krung Ruthless Warlords. Like you do. And then I'm going to send Gur in, which will get intercepted by this. Daunting's card must be the target of attacks and may be attacked. So it's the 3, so it's going to go away. And I'm at 3, so I don't.
So you're a 4-3.
I am currently at 4-3.
Dead.
Now, so that goes away. All right. And then I'll attack the big bad boss for 6. -1 because the 1 defense. So 5. Then I'll attack for 4. So 3 more go away. I'll attack for 4 more. 3 more go away.
Krung was needed to defeat Krung.
The real Krung has shown up.
Krung on Krung. And then you're leaving the other Krungs.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
What's 4 damage worth? I mean, what's the risk?
I don't know if they can do anything. I don't think it matters.
You're not going to block with these guys anyway, right? They're too important.
I don't think so. So I'll swing for 6 more. Basically.
So basically take 4.
Yeah.
And we're just going to take it right back.
Right
basically.
In the teeth. I
got blockers, though. I've got blockers.
You do.
I've got blockers.
You have good blockers.
Yeah,
actually. That's an amazing blocker. Those are both amazing blockers, actually. This is actually so good into this.
It also, but I'm finding that like I don't want to play Here Comes the Boom. I don't want to use this until you're set up. So there's also some like we gotta like think about it.
But part of that deck is the 6 and 7 cost Flare and Machina respectively are immune to the boom basically because they're bigger than the boom. This gets eaten alive, but between Torque, this Flare, and the big Machina, if you can clear the board, and then it's like so much. Anyways, okay, that's the end of our turn. So the portal passes, and this should definitely be full.
Should it though?
Oh no, I just cleared one out.
You just cleared one.
Token goes on.
Okay, let's start with that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna kill this thing.
Ready. Top card over there comes in. I agree. Then this more fodder comes in. Then this gets replaced. Defending the portal. While there is a minion in play, the boss can't be attacked. Minions in play get Dauntless. Dauntless
means gotta be attacked. Well, I don't know that would matter, would it?
Card must be the target of attacks and may be attacked as though it were engaged.
Okay. Understood.
So we have to clear the board before we can attack. That works out. Okay. Then when those come into play, I'm gonna wrong card. Thought it was a different card. Hilarious. Do nothing. And then I'm gonna take it in the teeth. So I have 1 defense. I'm just gonna count.
Hold on, I can block a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, please do. So I have 1 defense.
Not the necrotics. They're nothing to you.
Actually, these 2 don't do anything to me anyway because I have 1 defense. This is
so 3-2. That's an easy clear.
Yeah. These are the 2 to get.
3/2 and a 3/2.
Yeah, I like that.
Dead. Torment has to be blocked by 2 things.
Yes. So maybe just block one of these to kill them. Oh, no. Necrotic.
No. 3/2. I don't have any weird. Can my contender block it, right? I would take 3. Well, that's what's different than that. You take 2. I like you.
Can your contender block?
I can't remember. You've never done it before.
In Ashes, your Phoenix one can. I don't think it can in this game.
I see Garrett's in the chat. Maybe he knows.
I'm 99. I'm very confident you can't block with a contender.
I'm not going to send 2 at that.
I agree. So you cleared 1, and then I will take 2 from the other one.
Yeah.
And then I soak the rest. And then we're about to go to town. All right.
Can you handle these necrotic things?
I'll clear it all. Powerful, yeah. Okay. It does, I mean, we're gonna have to.
You go first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card goes in.
Mm-hmm.
And then going to resource.
Look at you playing little Will style. Old purple haze bun.
So we're gonna get 5. Okay, yeah. Here's what we do. I'm gonna trigger Trug to put this Lord Krung back in my hand.
What's that, Ryan?
We're gonna play Lord Krung.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Then we're gonna play Rizlak. The Riz just is.
Wow. So everything's +3/+3.
Yeah.
I'm also playing.
So these have to be attacked. So I'll send a Gur into this one.
Necrotic.
Yeah. And then I'll send one of these into the other one. And then this is just a 3/2. So I'm going to send this into it and just get rid of them. And then...
Oh, it can't be attacked. Got to have an action card attached.
Oh, and one of these gets intercepted. And it goes away. So then this guy will stay in play. It can't be attacked. But then this says we can't attack the boss.
So you've attacked twice. One was intercepted. One killed a necrotic thing.
Uh-huh.
So there's a necrotic and a tormentor of the legions.
We can't get rid of him.
I can by attacking with flare.
So I just need to clear the rest of the board for you. I will trade here. And then I literally can't attack anymore.
That's right.
So I will pass to you.
Hmm.
But that's cool.
Cool.
You'll clear the portal. Oh no, it's not. You can't. Hold on. Put the guy back. Because you have to have something to attack with flare.
Mm-hmm.
You can't attack here if he's in play, and you can't attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to send your flare into necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get intercepted. Even better.
That's right. Even better.
Even better.
Even better. So on my turn, I'll draw a card. I'll play a thing for the thing. And
Hi, Ryan. And then these come back.
And then I'll play a resource, potentially. Sure. A resource there.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got resources all over the place. And then we can play a bunch of things.
Let's straighten this out a little bit. We got topsy-turvy.
Okay. Okay.
Gravecolor saying his PV is arriving tomorrow. So hyped. That's awesome. Uh-oh. They're going to be good with this flare trigger coming online.
That's the idea. Now, does everything die whenever we flip the portal?
I don't know.
I don't remember that. We've never gotten that far. All right, I'm going to swing into this necrotic, and it's going to get obstructed by a Dauntless to Fire.
So then this goes away.
Yeah.
Because of the damage.
And then this is dead because of flare.
Yeah. And then these guys get +2/+2.
That's right. So they're now 3/4s.
Yep.
So let's send one of them into a necrotic world, right? Unless, I would just kind of like those. I kind of like those.
I would probably send this flare into it, actually.
Now, wait a minute. When can I play a Clash buff?
So you attack.
Mm-hmm.
You could play Clash. Well, that was the old rules. I think you attack, they block. You get to play a Clash buff after that. You get an opportunity to play it.
Okay.
Then after you get an opportunity, they get an opportunity, and then it's over.
And when does when is the damage on this from the flare attack, and when does it go away?
So the damage from the flare attack will go away the moment you attack with something else.
With something else.
Yeah. So Clash damage.
So can I just deflate this thing? So that I don't have to
You
lose
can deflate it during her attack.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah. So she declares an attack. Everything takes 2.
Deflate for -1.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because they get the +1 for the turn, even if the So when they attack, the damage they took or they would have taken would go away, but their ability just gave them +1 anyway. Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
Okay, so everything's now clear and the obstruction is done.
Yep.
Ergo, let's use our cards effectively. So 3 to the boss to clear it.
He's got 1 defense.
No. All right, let's just send flare in then.
Okay. So when the portal is defeated, flip it. All right, here we go. While the portal is open, minion cards in play can only have their attack and defense reduced by target effects. Same thing. At the start of the boss turn, any opponent may engage a resource for each opponent of the boss. If they do, the portal is closed. So at the start of the boss turn, we can pay 2 to close the portal.
I'll have money for that.
At the end of the boss ready step, play the top card of the minion deck, put all minion cards in the ambush zone into play, and put a boss counter on the active boss. Then move the focus next opponent. At the start of each opponent's turn, set the top card of the minion deck in the ambush zone. The leading minion in the ambush zone obstructs the first attack each turn of able while the portal is open.
You're going to remember all that, right?
Definitely. We'll just walk through it.
Okay. And I can keep going. Just like that.
Yeah.
What's the health? What happens?
Does the big guy come out now?
Gotta come out, right?
I don't know.
It's got to be in the book.
Oh, when the portal has 7 boss counters on it or is defeated, put the Lord Krung boss into play. Then put all minions in the ambush zone into play. So this comes in, which is a Dauntless Defier. Lord Krung also comes in, and
Brings the skull.
he is an elite skull man. I'll put this here.
Kind of has a Trunks aesthetic, doesn't he?
He does. I almost took
My health? Yeah, that was a really dangerous place to put that. I recognize that instantly.
and did nothing.
Did nothing about it.
All right, so 30, 45 is what we're getting to. So he's got 45 health, 1 attack, 1 defense. If we defeat him, we actually win, which would be sweet. So just going to read him top to bottom real quick. At the end of the boss ready step, if he has 5 or more counters, remove 5 counters from him and flip this card.
Don't let that happen.
When Lord Krung flips to this side, play a card from the top of the minion deck for each opponent.
Okay.
Minions in play get +1/+1 and attack the contender of the opponent with a focus, normal. That's the +1 and then normal. At the start of each opponent's turn, put a boss counter here. Okay. So we get 2 tokens a turn.
Okay.
Trigger attack. Lord Krung gets +3 until the end of turn and attacks the contender of the opponent with a focus. Prevent all clash damage dealt to Lord Krung while attacking.
Okay.
So when he attacks you, he's a 4 attack and doesn't take damage.
Got it.
If the portal is open, he cannot be obstructed and his health can't be reduced below 1.
Okay, so we must close that portal. It's got breakthrough if we're on hard mode, but we're not.
That's right. It is red.
Okay. Okay, well, get wrecked, Krung. I mean, you got all the blockers.
Man, if I could have attacked, we would have done so much damage this turn. And
we'll do it next.
Yeah,
we'll do it next time.
Unless he does something funky.
3.
Okay, so he'll take
2.
2.
3 more.
2.
And then I think that's fine.
Yep, agreed.
Can he be attacked because that attacky thing, is the event still active?
Oh, yeah. He cannot be attacked.
Oh, because I
there's a
got to kill the minion?
Yep.
All right, minion first.
Trigger defeat, which will trigger. The player with the most non-token accessories sends an accessory they control to oblivion.
Nice. I don't care. That's you.
Yeah, that's me. Okay, then you can attack him with the other one.
Oh, and this guy's +1/+1 too. He's a 3/4.
Got complicated.
He's a 3/4, dude.
So nothing. Can't do nothing.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. We got them right where we want them.
We didn't know what we didn't know.
End of view.
Yeah.
Okay. So this moves to you. Let's see. At the start, no. At the start of the boss turn, any opponent may engage a resource for. So you can pay 2 and close the portal.
I'm paying 2.
So that flips over. At the end, no. At the start of each opponent's turn, no. Okay, great. We'll follow the normal steps. We ready? Place the top card of the minion deck into play. Place 1 here. And
Put a reinforce in the event oblivion on top of the event deck.
Put a reinforcer.
In the event oblivion. Is there one?
I don't see one. Let me make sure they're in the deck. Yep, they are.
Oh, good. We did it.
Okay.
Well, they lost.
And this is Rizlak from the encounter deck, just so you're aware.
While the boss controls an event, whenever an opponent defeats, basically puts him in oblivion, that player discards a card.
Okay. And then he's got to go.
We need to kill everything.
So place the top card of the minion, did it ready. Send the current event, get a new event.
Put a counter. Or we don't put a counter, do we? It's just at the end of our turns?
At the start of each opponent's turn, we put a counter on them.
Okay.
The first time a minion is defeated each turn, put the top card of the minion's deck into play.
What's the name of that one?
Cut off 1 head.
Okay.
Hail Hydra.
Kill something, get one in play, kill that thing.
Yeah.
Kill more things.
So then attacking, Lord Krung is going to attack you, and he is a 4/1 that cannot take damage.
I think I might send a torque at it. No, what's 4 damage? Who cares? I'll take 4.
All right, ship it. Dauntless to Fire is attacking for 2, +1, so 3. He's a 3/4. I will eventually remove that.
I'm not going to do any. I like my cards.
Yeah, take 3. Rizzle Dizzle.
This one maybe is a block.
He's a 6/4.
I'll just have to send a torque at that.
Yeah. Okay. Then it's back over to us, and you're going first.
I'm going first.
So ready.
Ready, steady. And we still don't want. You don't want to get the.
Ryan saying he can be obstructed since the portal is closed. Minions attack first, then the boss, so it's fine.
We still do this thing. Put the minion in, draw a card, ready everything.
And Ryan said, "Boy, they're on it today because we caught all the things."
Eventually, you learn the book.
Yeah, I feel like if you play it 2 or 3 times, it'll be in your brain. The other one is if someone is playing as Krung, it's 10 times easier.
Yeah,
because they are actively concerned with all those triggers.
Okay, so Crimson Scales and Flare's ability will never be able to be combined. Is that accurate? Because the damage happens during the attack.
Well, I don't think the damage from Flare is reset at the end of the clash. So she attacks 1 to everything, then you hit Crimson Scales after she's done attacking, I think. They may have changed it where
new clash wipes it.
Start of the clash.
Start of clash, wipe all non-clash damage.
Yep.
That I can remember. I hope it works like that. What does Barrage 2 do?
Is that Machina?
Mm-hmm.
So he can basically divide his attack damage among 2 targets. That is direct damage that happens to them, and it happens before the clash.
That's
damage.
Unbelievable. I remember it being just crazy.
So like if he attacked, he could do 3 here, or 4 here, 2 here, and he's still attacking for 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's very good.
That seems good. That seems really good. Yeah. That seems quite good.
Okay, so the damage falls off after every phase of the turn. So she attacks, does 2 to everything. The clash resolves. At the end of that clash, all the damage is gone. You don't have to track anything.
Okay.
So technically, she does not work with Crimson Scales in the way you'd want.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play Machina. Yeah. I'm not going to play a resource. We're at the phase of the game where I think I just need to play cards.
Now, you want to know something crazy?
Yep.
Machina could swing and do 6 to your torque to give your torque +6.
So it doesn't have to be divided.
No, up to 2. Your torque could be like uncontrollably massive, and he's got breakthrough too, so you could like plow through one of these guys. Anyways,
so we're just gonna kill all this stuff, and then we're gonna get obstructed first. When do I decide when I split the damage? Do I get to see the obstructing card?
You wouldn't get to see the obstructing card because you apply the damage before they choose who they're blocking with.
Okay, and do I have to attack the minions?
So daunting means you have to attack it if you can. But if you attack it, you'll get obstructed, and then you have to attack that again. Unless it's gone from Machina. Also, don't forget, when you defeat a minion or send to oblivion, you discard a card.
The first time, right?
Whenever you defeat a minion, it happens.
From that?
From this. This is the first time a minion is defeated each turn. Put the top card of the minion in play.
Do they control an event?
This is an event.
That's the boss controlling an event? This thing's got to go.
Yeah.
I think Krung also counts as an elite.
He
so
is
all the elite.
All the skulls are in.
Triggers.
Yeah.
All the skulls.
All skulls on.
So
we've got to burn one before anything happens.
I feel like sending like Machina into this guy because you have to, and killing this in the process.
That seems like the best way to do it.
I don't know if you'll have to discard a card because of this effect.
Opponent defeats or sends a minion to. Is there Moribund?
Yeah, I don't typically. Oh man, let me think. There's too many games in old dude's head. Is there? So if he defeats that, does it trigger on itself? I don't know the answer to that. But you also get intercepted by this thing.
I'm swinging with Machina.
Okay. So this is
at this thing.
Now,
And
hold
then
on.
I do the thing.
So you're gonna get obstructed. But remember,
I can barrage anyway.
if this has necrotic, he dies.
That's fine.
Okay.
Barrage for 4 here to kill it. And then 2 into my Torque, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna track that.
Yeah.
So it does have necrotic.
That's fine.
So then they'll trade.
Everything dies.
Yeah.
All good.
And then the first time a minion is defeated each turn, this comes into play.
Put in a new minion.
This is a sealed lurker.
Yeah. Number of opponents. That's a fine. That's an easy card.
Yeah. Well, he'll get cleared from your flare.
That's right. Okay, that's the only funny business that's happening as far as clearing minions is concerned.
It does trigger on itself. So you have to discard a card.
So I discard a card, okay.
Yeah.
Scales is gone. Okay, then I'm going to swing with Flare. And it's got to be at this thing, right? Well, let's see if there's a better swing.
You could just use your other flare here.
Because I don't have to attack into this
That's
thing, right? Okay. Yeah. So let's do Torque into that, right? Torque's a 3/4.
This has a 4 life.
That's a 3/4. Got it.
Big old
okay.
crumb.
Floor in on that.
All right, so this goes. I also forgot to start your turn. Let me go on these bad boys.
All right, then Flare's going to swing for 6 into the boss.
This gets cleared.
That gets cleared.
He takes
It's got
5.
+1 +1 from Krung, doesn't it?
Shoot. It's still fine. You can't go wrong.
You ever played Lord of the Rings TCG?
This is like playing
Yeah,
that. Exactly.
yeah.
Oh, and
Oh, and Ryan also said the portal's closed, so there's no obstructing. Minions don't obstruct. The first minion does not obstruct because you close the portal.
get back your Machina.
They don't. I thought we couldn't obstruct unless we closed it.
So the text says leading minion obstructs only triggers when the portal's open. So you get Machina back, and then Machina actually clears this thing. So this attack still is available to you.
Right. And then Torque just kills this thing.
Yes. So Torque can kill that.
Wait, can I attack it if it's not tapped?
You cannot. I don't think so. Ah!
Okay, I'm gonna start swinging into the big.
Yeah, please do. So it takes 4.
Mm-hmm. Anything would die to this on your side.
No.
Okay.
Not even close.
Let's do 6 into the.
So it takes
main guy.
5.
Yeah.
Like that.
Uh-huh. And then swing.
Oh, Tort gets +2 from your flare.
Oh, right.
So now
So
he's
now-
swinging for 5.
Wow.
5 in.
1.
That's it.
That's pretty good. Over to me.
Over to you. Yeah.
Let's see how much old boy can get up to.
And then you put a token on.
Yeah, it started my turn.
Can you just win here?
Maybe. I haven't done the math per se.
Mm-hmm. Thrilling conclusion. It's like when you don't read the end of the book.
That's right.
The story goes on forever.
All right. No obstruction. So we're all +3. So it's going to be 6.
What's in your little face down zone?
10. Hold on.
Does Weber help?
Maybe. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I need to do 12. 6.
You got a lot of cards in your hand there.
Mm-hmm.
All at +3/+3. The big moment. Zach dribbles towards the opponent's goal. He's wide open in the lane.
Can he do it?
With his champion deck. No, wait.
With Hamilton's
With Hamilton's champion deck. With a better deck.
Actually, I'm going to reverse this resource play for this reason.
Sure.
Let's put this down. I declare bankruptcy. I'm going to play Morak the Devourer. When I play, I get to search my deck for a card.
That's a good start. Anything in there that's good? Oh, I see.
Lord Crown Ruthless Warlord.
Ryan was also pointing out that
It's worth
Krung
about
empties
7.
the ambush zone when it's his turn.
What is?
When it's Krung's turn, he empties the ambush zone.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that factors into your decision making.
Play here. Guess I can save. I only need 1 black to play him. Okay. Well, I don't know if the math adds up, but we're about to find out. All right.
All right, give me the numbers.
So everything on my side is +4, except for these guys that are actually just +3.
Mm-hmm.
So he's swinging for 8.
Taking 7. Everyone happy with that?
Yep. He's swinging for 6.
Taking 5.
He's swinging for 6.
Taking 5.
He's swinging for 6.
Taking 5.
Swinging for 5. I'm way over.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Taking 4.
I have so much damage. 5 more.
Taking 4.
5 more.
Dead. Nice. These decks are better.
These decks are better. Because I also had the Trug activation. I could get a Gur and do 6 more and 5 more. So I had like so much damage.
I was holding this final Here Comes the Boom just in case everything went sideways for us.
Yeah. That's exactly
To
what
finish
you
the
should
game,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you can tell the quality of the decks is a little higher.
That's
than
awesome. Yeah, we
the
just
set one.
we defended the portal has collapsed, man.
It also helps that this deck having portal be open is very good for Krung.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
So you're the real Krung.
The
This
real
was an
Krung.
imposter Krung.
Well, Michael Hamilton is the real Krung. Look at this guy. He's gonna Krung you until you're done being Krunged. Oh man, just Krung uncontained.
Cool, dude.
There, we did it. We beat it.
Well, hey, these champion decks are sweet. It's a lot of people talk about doing stuff and they don't. and then Rising Empire talks about it and does it. It's a notable difference. But a lot of people talked about, hey, you know, what if every winner got their deck and then they made that was the next pre-con? Yeah. They're just doing it.
Yeah.
They just did it. They just up and did it.
They did up and do it. And it's, as a player, strictly, it's still kind of just strange in a surreal sort of way to have a deck like this. But I'm just really, I've had so many people that I play card games with that want to come to an event or want to try it, but the barrier is just so high. So I'm very curious to see, having Garrett and or Ridge on the podcast in the future. They've done so many things in the past 6 months.
They've made a lot of changes, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about this on the drive in this morning. Like, in about 6 months, I really want to talk to them again just to see how all of this has been received and worked and what they've experienced. But they're definitely exploring different territory that I've seen publisher explore. So it's really cool to see them innovating.
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, okay, you can get these products on our website. I guess you got marketed. You can get them on the website. You can get the set 6 Echoes boxes.
Yep, those are in pre-order.
You can even pre-order set 7 at this point. Don't pay anything down, and they'll be reserved for you, so you can just get that done. In your account, you can start a subscription. Optionally, you can start a subscription whenever you buy set 7 for Alpha Clash, and that'll just automatically create orders for the next set as soon as the previous set is charged. So if you were on a sub, set 6 orders got charged, and then you got a set 7 pre-order that is not charged. And then in a few months, whenever the next box comes out, set 7 will be charged, and then you'll get a new order for set 8 that is not charged. And that'll be the continuous cycle via the subscription. And go to the website, check everything, buy some products, play some Alpha Clash, get some champion decks, start playing, and look for local champion stores, because if your local scene wasn't doing anything with Alpha Clash previously, they may well be doing it now, because that local store program is going strong, and the champion store program is going strong.
Very cool. They have a list of champion stores on their website as well, if you're looking for those.
Perfect. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. Take care.